Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jayo Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Girivaravanachaari Avanachari Giravanachari Jayo Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Jaya Radha Madhav, Radha Madhav, Radha Madhav, Jaya Radha Madhav, Radha Madhav, Radha Madhav, Radha Madhav, Jaya Radha Madhav, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jai Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada. Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bol. Jai Om Vishnupada Paramahamsa Prajakacharya. Ashtotra Sasrimajringa Sabhechananda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. All glories to Samadhi. Hare Krishna. Is the Bhakti Web of Zoom connected? I have to connect. What is the internet here? Internet. What is the internet here? Password. Sumit wasn't the password. But what is the password? Krishna, 1, 2, 3. I think some of them will know. I forgot about that. So I need to connect to Zoom. Sorry about that. Need to connect with that. Is my screen visible? Interesting. I don't think I have connected to this. Can anybody do this? Oh, tell me. I don't know whether I have sound. I don't have the link. I don't think I have the Zoom. Wait, let me see. But what is the Zoom link? Tell me.
Directly open Zoom.
I don't think I have Zoom now up here. Where? Yes. This is the presentation, no? Oh, I can do that? Okay, tell me this one. What do you call the password for this? What much we got? Okay, 95 350 135 9513 wait 350 08 89 my name, right? Okay, that's all, no? Join 1008. I should not have. I should not connect to the voice, no? Connect, huh? Echo आता है. Okay. They will also need my video, no? Hare Krishna. Am I audible on the net, on the Zoom? Okay. Okay. Sorry, actually, I forgot. We just started the program now. Just had the beginning Radha Madhav song done, so we'll get started. Thanks for joining. This is actually a Bhakti Vaibhav evaluation for me. All of us who are students are supposed to actually do 2 classes of Bhagavatam and 1 presentation. So this is my presentation. So you're all my classmates are expected to evaluate me. Rest of them, feel free to hear the class and give me your suggestions, comments. But I would request you all to bless me so that I can speak what is really necessary from the Shastric perspective and represent our parampara properly. The topic for the class is this. I'll have to share it, I think, right? One second, let me share. Who is the host? Someone has to give me permission, or somebody can share. Sadash Prabhu. Prabhu, can you give me access to share? That's Max. Or what? Volume is maximum. Is it okay? Hare Krishna. Sadash Prabhu, you're giving me access? But here nothing is coming. Speaker, my speaker, put it as TV monitor. We are able to hear you now. We are able to hear you, but Sadash Prabhu, I'm not able to share.
Yes. Launched reconnect and you happen to become host.
Okay. Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you'll have to put all of yourselves on mute because we're connected to the TV, so whatever you speak is heard in the temple in a big way. So the topic for the presentation is this. Our dear HG Krishna Prabhu gave. Okay. He said, I have to speak on this topic, the importance of reading Srila Prabhupada's books. It's a tough topic actually because all of us are actually reading Srila Prabhupada's books, but is it the right way to read? What are we trying to do? What are we trying to achieve? Right? So this is actually the topic of the evaluation. So he will hear this recording later and give me feedback. So let's start with the prayers to the spiritual masters so that they'll empower us to go with this program. Om Ajnanathimmirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmitamena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitamena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Utapada Kamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Pada Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishaka Vitamsha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Tinamine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pucharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyata Deshitarine He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dheena Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namosute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubhyo Chapatitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So, to start with, before we understand about Srila Prabhupada's book, we have to understand a little about Srila Prabhupada. Who is Srila Prabhupada and what are we trying to do in Krishna consciousness? So a little bit of background on that. Before Srila Prabhupada, who came for us from the Gaudiya Vaishnava perspective, not able to hear? I thought I shared. Huh? Reshare it? Okay, I'm resharing it. Is it okay? Okay, I need to actually have it one in one screen. No. I don't know why it's actually taking this. Is it okay? See? So when I share it, it becomes that. Otherwise, it's fine. Okay. See now, you will get here. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so this is something that we all, as students, be prepared mentally, because it's the first presentation. So you're going through this, get your laptop, plan and come, otherwise 10 minutes will go. Okay, so Srila Prabhupada, as we know, is the founder Acharya of ISKCON, International Society for Krishna Consciousness. But before he came, Lord Chaitanya actually came. There is an interesting thing that we have to understand. In Dwapara Yuga, who appeared? Krishna appeared, right? Once in a day of Brahma, Krishna appears. The immediate Kali Yuga, Lord Chaitanya appears. So, how frequently does Lord Chaitanya appears? Once in a day of Brahma. So, what does that really mean? It's 8.64 billion years. Okay, because 4,32,000 years is one Kali Yuga, 4 times is 1 Yuga, 1 Mahayuga, 1000 such Mahayuga is 12 hours of Brahma, 12 hours is his night. So it's 8.64 billion earthly years once he appears and stays for 48 years. And we are extremely fortunate that he appeared 500 years back. So it's not a miracle, but this is we are very fortunate. If you take the process of Krishna consciousness, very fortunate. In the 48 years, he did many things. What did he come here for? Giving Krishna Prema. He gave the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, which is a very rare thing, because for the Jiva, for the living entities, this is all perfection. If you can get Krishna Prema, that's a perfection. No other Yuga, no other personality gave this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Nobody gave this Krishna Prema. Only Lord Chaitanya gives it easily to everybody. Anybody and everybody can get Krishna Prema. Not that one has to be highly qualified. The qualification also comes from Krishna. Now, after this, what did he do? He sent all the great acharyas like Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, Baladev Vidyabhushan, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Srila Bhaktisarana Thakur. All of them came and wrote the books necessary for spreading Krishna consciousness, right? So they were very clear. The whole the Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya was set in motion because of Lord Chaitanya. He gave the basics. The 6 Goswamis gave all the literature that is required for the Senapati Bhakta, who is Srila Prabhupada. We know in the Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat that the conversation between Lord Chaitanya and Narada Muni, he calls Srila Prabhupada as a Senapati Bhakta, commander for the Sankirtan army. So such a person came, took all the available books, whatever was there, and then wrote his own books, and then spread the whole Krishna consciousness across the world. Now, it is said in the Shastras, in the Niti Shastras, after reading all the scriptures, all the books, once you get all the knowledge, what is the fruit of all these things? From the books, you cannot get Krishna Prema. Okay? So we have to understand that. So what do we really get? If you can get to meet a pure devotee of the Lord, that is the goal. That is the fruit of reading all the books. So after reading all the books, you have to meet a pure devotee of the Lord in person. Because books cannot give Krishna. Krishna comes from the heart of a pure devotee to all the others who is practicing. So you have to meet a pure devotee of the Lord. Now, let's little bit hear about Prabhupada's contributions, because then you will know why is book so important. Okay, Prabhupada came here, Prabhupada spread the holy names. We all chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nice. So many good bhajans, kirtans. We all like it. right? Prabhupada introduced it. Nobody was there before that who can give this across the world, right? Many ISKCON temples, wonderful deities. Every deity is magnanimous or magnificent, and we don't know. Every deity actually has a pastime with the devotees of the temple, including our Jagannath Baladev Subhadramai assertion. So we don't have to talk much about this amazing thing. Then who can forget Krishna Prasadam? We like classes, we like deities or not. There are so many people. Every festival we have 400, 500 people assembled here. 1,500 people eat prasadam down. So people come just to take prasadam because Krishna Prasadam is so wonderful. Prabhupada started this. And we have wonderful devotees practicing Krishna consciousness and remaining as the process of Krishna consciousness is very important because without devotees, 1960s, hardly anybody was there. Prabhupada went alone to Tompkins Square Park in New York. Hardly anybody was there. One person changed the whole world. Imagine you are the only person. Okay? No books, nothing is there. Previous Acharya's blessings are there. Do you think we can actually start this movement? Practically impossible. When you go alone and start a program, itself, you think, should I continue this program or not? No one is coming, right? Prabhupada was so determined because the 6 Goswamis and his own spiritual master was always there with him. Now, very important, the whole Krishna conscious culture that we have, the aratis, classes, abhishekam, festivals, Rath Yatra, which is going to come shortly, deity worship, name it, everything, Tulsi worship, everything is actually given by Prabhupada. How to wear tilak, how to wear dhoti was actually introduced by Prabhupada. Before that it was all there, but it was not actually spread across. People thought that it's only for Brahminical people, not for everybody. No, they can't take it. Western people can't take it. So like this, there were so many things, no one spread. Srila Prabhupada gave these things. That's why this culture is so wonderful that we have life. Otherwise, I don't know what we would have done. But books are the most important. Why is books most important? Couple of things I want to actually speak about this. Because all this above things, the above 6 items that we are talking about, if these are being practiced, you can't write the books. But if the books alone are there, all the 6 can be re-established. Everything is lost in the world. No one devotee is there, but Prabhupada books are there, they will start everything again. That is the power of Srila Prabhupada books. Actually, Bhavananda Prabhu tells, long back in the 1970s, 74, 75, Srila Prabhupada was in South Africa. He was quarantined basically because he came from a developing nation. He was asked to stay in a room which had no windows. Okay, he had to stay there for 7 days, I think. That's called quarantine. Basically, since he's coming from a developing nation, they may be carrying some flu or some kind of a disease which can get spread in the developed countries. So he was asked to stay there. And Prabhupada was not happy at all. And Srila Prabhupada was very, very clear that he wanted to get out, but he was not able to. One day, actually, one of the nights, he actually rang the bell. Bhavananda Prabhu went inside. It was 1:30 a.m. Srila Prabhupada said, I didn't want to come here. And Bhavananda Prabhu thought that Prabhupada did not want to come to South Africa. Prabhupada said, no, I didn't want to come here, but Krishna asked me to go there. Then Bhavananda Prabhu opens his eyes and says, what did Krishna say here? Krishna said, you go and write those books. The rest of them we will take care. So that's the power. It's not ordinary books that Prabhupada has given us, because these books can do wonders in our lives. It has done wonders, it will do wonders. So that is why it's very, very important. Again, it appears like a fact that somehow 300 years ago, English was not actually the spoken language across the world. Somehow Krishna empowered the British. The British actually went and conquered all over the world, taught everybody English. English became the language across the world, and then Prabhupada came and wrote the books. See, there is actually a link in these things, because Krishna planned all these things. From Lord Chaitanya planning everything, Acharya is coming, writing the books, everything is clear, then Prabhupada comes and write the books, and then the stage is set. Now, so we can understand that this is not a fluke. This is all planned by Lord Chaitanya. Now, what does Prabhupada give us? He gives this. Although the goal of Krishna consciousness is to chant Hare Krishna mantra and serve, we actually get a doubt that why should we read books? Right? Many times find it difficult to understand, because so much of, one devotee came and told me, I didn't pass my 8th standard also, I didn't go to school, and you people are telling me read Prabhupada books, what do I do? Right? Many people say this, they come and tell me. I said, like, do what you can. If you are not able to read books, at least hear every day. That's very important. Now let's understand that why is Prabhupada book so important. And if the goal of Krishna consciousness is chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, then why is this book so important? Let's see. So basic thing, everybody can chant Hare Krishna, right? It's not difficult. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Not difficult, anybody can chant. Atheists can chant. If you tell them Hare Krishna, they'll chant, as long as they don't know what they're doing. Mayavadis chant. Karmis chant. Devotees also chant. Pure devotees also chant. Pure Vaishnavas also, they also chant Hare Krishna mantra. But of all these people chanting, who do you think that Krishna likes? Who pleases Krishna? Pure devotees. The pure devotees alone please Krishna, because everybody else commit aparad. Aparad means irritation to Krishna. Just like you actually make a very nice rabadi, right? Milk sweet, and add some kind of a fine sand in that and offer it to the Lord. Does he like it? He won't. Do we like it? We don't like it. Lord also doesn't like it. He wants pure, unadulterated sweet rice. Right? He wants pure, unadulterated kheer. Unfortunately, we add everything in this, right? So only the pure Vaishnavas chanting Krishna likes, and that's why he interacts with them so closely. But what about rest of them? He gets irritated. He doesn't like it. So everybody is chanting Hare Krishna. How do we know that we have to come to this stage of pure chanting? Books will help us. Otherwise, it's very, very difficult to understand. Although, by constant chanting, Mahaprabhu said, if you keep chanting the Hare Krishna mantra incessantly, you will actually come to perfection. You will come to the Uttam Adhikari stage. You will come to the perfect stage. But it's not easy. It's not easy to come to that stage on each chant. Satatam Kirtanto Mam, Satatam Kirtanto Mam means 24 hours. Not 16 hours you go hanging somewhere and say, what's the match today? This is not actually going to work. This will take long time, many lifetimes. So, whoever can afford, especially those who are literates, most of the people in the cities actually are literates. Srila Bhakti Purushottam said, if you can count money, that means you are literate. Then you have to read Prabhupada books, read Prabhupada books. Because all of us know how to make money. So we just hold on. Since we have online people like that, we will socially change something. Hare Krishna. Changes, you can ask them. Online, is it okay? Is it echoing still? Can somebody unmute and then speak?
It's all done. Little bit echo is there.
Little bit echo is there?
Yes.
One second.
Yes, Prabhu.
One second. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, is it okay now? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Make it closer.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Yeah, we can hear you properly now.
Hare Krishna, thank you for confirming. Continue. Okay, so those who can afford, who are literates, they should read Srila Prabhupada books, because we can learn the process of Krishna consciousness, how to come to the stage of Uttama Adhikari easily. Otherwise, if you chant, it will take many million lifetimes, because you don't chant in the proper mode. If you are continuously chanting, the holy name will actually help us. Because what is the source of all the transcendental knowledge? Krishna. And holy name and Krishna are not different. So the holy name can give us all the knowledge, even though if you don't study books. But who will give? Only those who are incapable. Those who can afford, who are able to read, they must read. They must study Srila Prabhupada books. But if you don't do that, you can't keep a holy name. Holy name knows everything. You can study, you know everything. Still you don't actually put effort to understand Prabhupada books, effort to understand Krishna more. You say, I love Krishna, but I don't want to learn about Krishna. This is duplicity. It won't work. Holy name will not help. Even if you chant all day, it won't help you. Again, Srila Prabhupada's personal ecstasy is that books of Prabhupada, and Prabhupada is sharing Krishna with us. There was a nice pastime, early days, in one of the life members of all the many disciples of Prabhupada were sitting along with Prabhupada, and there was a little girl named Saraswati, and Prabhupada actually got a small deity of Krishna, very small deity of Krishna. Somebody gave him Bangopal. So Prabhupada actually asked Saraswati, where is Krishna? And then he passed it on to somebody else, and it went on around for some time. And Saraswati would go and then catch hold of the person, the Mataji or Prabhu, and say, you have Krishna. And they would actually take the hand and show, like, I don't have Krishna. So it went on for some time, and Saraswati became a little emotional. She started almost to cry. Then she said, then all of them said, who has Krishna? Everyone is holding like this, and Prabhupada was also holding. And she was quiet, and then she turned around to Prabhupada and Prabhupada has Krishna. And Prabhupada didn't have Krishna. And he showed it like this. And all of them became very grave and said, that's true. Prabhupada does have Krishna with him. And he can give us. How does he give us? Through the books. He gives us Krishna to us, through into our heart, through the books. Divya Gyan, Hriday Bhakta Sito. He transfers it to our heart, but only if you make that endeavor that I want Krishna. Otherwise, it's not possible. We can do service, we can do everything, but depending on your capacity, right? We should spend time, because this personal experience of Prabhupada, that Krishna is actually coming to us. Now, so we should understand that unless somebody comes to the stage of Uttama Adhikari, they can't see Krishna. We know that. Right? You can't interact with Krishna. All of us are not in Uttama Adhikari stage all the time. Okay? So Kanishta Adhikari, Madhyama Adhikari, Uttama Adhikari. Kanishta Adhikari means beginner, Madhyama Adhikari means practitioner, and Uttama Adhikari means perfected souls. Now, all of us actually are mix of three. We will be perfect in some activity. Okay? 5% Uttama Adhikari, maybe 60% Madhyama Adhikari, still 40% Kanishta Adhikari. We may be very good in relationships, but we may not be chanting nicely. Right? We may be very good in some activities for Krishna consciousness, but not everything. But we have to become perfect in everything. Right? We may be a very good speaker, but maybe not controlling the senses. We may be Kanishta Adhikari in that stage, or controlling the senses. We may become angry every now and then. For everything, we may become angry. Right? That means we are Kanishta in that stage. We have to come to Uttama in every aspect of Krishna consciousness. One thing then we will actually become Uttama Adhikari. So the process of becoming Uttama Adhikari in everything is actually taught by Prabhupada. Yeah? Otherwise it's very difficult. You can chant otherwise. Incessantly chant Hare Krishna. Don't waste time. You will get to the same goal. Right? Because we may be Uttama Adhikari in, say, chanting Hare Krishna mantra very nicely. But in Srimad Bhagavatam will sleep. That means we are still the Kanishta. In that aspect. Are you getting it? So all of us have come to the stage of Uttama Adhikari 100%. Maybe Kanishta 5%, Madhyama 60%, 40%, that whatever it is. 100% you have to come to this. If you don't come to that, then you are not Uttama Adhikari. So we are a mix of all these things. So we should understand that. And Prabhupada is teaching us how to get out of each step to that next step. Now, I'm going to take two shlokas from Bhagavatam, which actually tells us example of how Prabhupada is teaching us, right? We can all read together. Sri Prabhupada Uvacha Matirna Krishna Bharato Sadova Vito Vipajyeta Grihavratanam Danta Govi Vishitam Tamisram Punah Punah Sarvita Charvananam. Actually in the 7th canto, wherein Hiranyakashipu, Prahlad Maharaj's father, asked his teacher, Sandalamarka, why are you teaching all this Vaishnavism to my son? So they responded back, we did not, I don't know how he actually learned. So Hiranyakashipu asked Prahlad Maharaj that how did you learn all these things? Which fellow actually taught you all these things? Prahlad Maharaj did not actually say, no, Narada Muni taught me. He answered this. He told him that because of their uncontrolled senses, persons too addicted to materialistic life make progress toward hellish conditions and repeatedly chew that which has already been chewed. Their inclinations toward Krishna are never aroused either by the instruction of others, by their own efforts, or by a combination of both. Very interesting. Parata Swata, meaning those who are materially attached and have uncontrolled senses, that means they are not able to control their senses. They cannot get Krishna at all. They cannot progress in Krishna consciousness. In spite of their own endeavor or somebody else instructing. Even if Guru comes and tells you, you will not be able to follow. So first step here, Prabhupada is hinting is Paratosatova. That means uncontrolled senses has to be stopped. That means if you are having sense gratification, learn how to stop it. Don't do that. And if you are too attached to materialistic life, stop it. If you are not able to control that, no matter what you read Prabhupada books or hear from others, you will not be able to make progress. This is what Prabhupada is communicating to us. Both things. Others telling us how to become Krishna conscious, we can't do it. We our own endeavor to become. That means I have uncontrolled senses, I still try to do Krishna consciousness. This won't go together. You have to stop this. You must endeavor to stop it, otherwise it won't work. Or combination of both, everybody tells you do anything and everything, nothing works. Even if you attend all full day devotion service, but if you are not able to control your senses, it will be wrong. So Prabhupada says that. Next sloka. Because from chanting perspective, we have to understand, we have to chant purely. But how to come to that stage? Kunti Maharani says this. This is Janmaishwari Srisarva Shri Ved. Dhamana Takwan. Naivahatiya Gol. Abhidhatum Vai. Vamakinchana Gocharam. My Lord, your Lordship can easily be approached, but only by those who are materially exhausted. One who is on the path of material progress, trying to improve himself with respectable parentage, great opulence, high education and bodily beauty, cannot approach you with sincere feeling. This Kunti Maharani's prayers, and she's telling this. So most of us, almost all of us in the conditioned world, practice Krishna consciousness based on our past karma. Whatever is there, somebody is very beautiful, somebody is having a high parentage, born in a Brahminical family, or somebody is very rich, right? Somebody is very attractive. So they use these karmic facilities to progress in Krishna consciousness. But they cannot actually call out Krishna's name willingly. We have to understand. For example, somebody very beautiful or handsome comes to the temple and asks you for something. A beautiful girl or a handsome boy comes and asks you, Prabhu, where can I get prasad? We'll go all the way and this is where you get prasad. But some beggar comes and an ugly woman comes. You do that, say go down, first floor is there, ground floor is there. Getting what I'm saying? So we still are conditioned a lot. Same thing. If you are born in a Brahminical family, you may get this sloka, singing and all very easily. Right? It is not Krishna's mercy, it is your own past karma which is helping you. Because Krishna mercy is not started. Because you are not allowing me to come. You will understand these things from Prabhupada books, otherwise it's not easy. If somebody is illiterate, has no clue about ABC, he gives a Bhagavatam class, Parka, then that's mercy of Krishna. Right? If somebody doesn't know anything, gets into the kitchen, cooks wonderful dish, this is mercy of Srimati Radharani. If you already are a cook, you have been trained from day one, you cook nicely, that's your past karma helping you. This is what Kunti Maharani is telling you. If you get deeper into this verse, that if you actually use your opulence, somebody actually who is there 20 kilometers but has a car, comes every day, this is past karma. This is not actually Krishna's mercy. Krishna mercy doesn't start only when one is materially exhausted. That means you become completely helpless. Then you can chant Krishna's names. Otherwise, you're using your past karma. Using that past karma, you actually progressing. Okay? You will all, sorry to use the word you, we will all come to a stage where we will be materially exhausted. We will hit a ceiling that this is maximum I can progress. I'm not able to control my anger. I want to control my anger, but I'm not able to control my anger. I want to control my senses, I'm not able to. I don't want to actually scold this person, but I keep scolding for whatever reason. So you are becoming helpless. Yeah? So all conditioned souls, this will happen. That means we come to hit a glass ceiling. Glass ceiling means you can't see why I'm not able to progress. But we will not be able to progress. We feel this is what it is. I'm not able to get up from Mangalarati every day. Right? I'm not able to be Krishna conscious. I'm sleeping all the time in the class. I'm not able to hear. I want to be a nice devotee. How many of us want to be a nice devotee? Like Prabhupada wanted, like that. We all want to. If you raise hands, Prabhupada will watch it. Right? We all want to. Right? But unfortunately, we are not able to. We will feel helpless because our past karma no longer helps us. That is when you have to beg Krishna, please help me. I need this. Then mercy will come. Till then, if somebody is making progress, past karma progress. Is it clear? It's very, very important we come to this level of helplessness. That I am not able to do anything. I am not able to read Prabhupada's books. I am not able to remember anything. I can't quote shlokas. I want to serve Guru Maharaj the way he wants, but I am not able to do it. Then, please, my Lord, make it happen. I want to please Guru Maharaj. Please help me. That is actually big. If you just come and see the Lord and then go, you are using the past karma. That's all it is. So this is very important. This is actually what Prabhupada is giving us. When you chant, understanding like this, you are making progress. Otherwise, no. So you can understand Srila Prabhupada came to give us Krishna directly through his personal interactions. Now, Shukadeva Goswami introduces Krishna only in the 10th canto, who Krishna is. Prabhupada would actually, in every purport, Prabhupada has given Krishna. The essence of Bhagavatam is there in every purport. Right? Every purport, Prabhupada is actually talking about Krishna is there. Why? Because who knows how much will read? 18 volumes, 12 cantos is there. In our lives, many of us wouldn't have completed it at all. Some of them will complete only the first canto, but they should not be disturbed. This is compassion. And just like Shukadeva Goswami, he did not speak Bhagavatam. See, there are many people who can speak Bhagavatam, but very rarely somebody speaks Bhagavatam with compassion. That so many people actually delivered. Who can actually help my Guru Maharaj? How can I help Prabhupada to deliver everybody? That compassion, very few can actually speak. Shukadeva Goswami out of compassion spoke Bhagavatam, not just to enjoy the passion. That is already there. The spiritual masters, all these personalities are enjoying Krishna's passion eternally. But for us, compassion. With compassion, he is actually giving us, sharing us this in every purpose. Now, we know that we have hit the ceiling. Who will help us? Prabhupada is saying, Krishna will help us. Prabhupada has given us this. In the second canto, we will talk about the next few shlokas, that Krishna will help us if you beg. But how to beg? What is the process? Prabhupada has given this. Now, it's just not reading Prabhupada's books. We should study Prabhupada's books. Those who can afford to. Again, not everybody will be interested, because not everybody is actually a book reader. Only some people can read books, some people can hear. But those who are leaders of the society, who wants to actually propagate this Krishna conscious vision to the future, they should actually study Prabhupada's books, word to word, understand everything, so that they can represent the Acharya Parampara perfectly. Now, because of Prabhupada's mercy, Bhagavatam actually is there that everybody can be delivered. Everybody. I'll read the purport of one of the shlokas, right? 2.8.2. Prabhupada mentions, even the non-devotees hovering under the spell of material energy can be delivered from such clutches if they hear the narration of Srimad Bhagavatam with devotion and attention. This is for us also, okay? With devotion and attention from the right source, representing the Lord by disciplic succession. This is what Prabhupada has given. 2.8.2. What does it mean? That is why actually Bhagavatam class cannot be there for a full day. Because we don't have the attention span. 1 hour is too much for us. Our mind will go here and there after that. You need to have attention and devotion in the Srimad Bhagavatam class. If it means that you have to sleep and come, sleep and come. Because if you don't do that, then that is not working. The rest of them won't work. If you have to have the attention, you have to have the devotion, and hear from the devotee of the Lord, coming in the parampara. Clear? Because if you are feeling tired, then you can't understand anything, you do not read. Now, we'll get into the details of how does Krishna help us. Now, Prabhupada mentions, when we ask this question, okay, I will read Prabhupada's books, I will hear Prabhupada's books, but how long should I do? How long? 10 years, 12 years, 15 years, like that. Prabhupada in the commentary writes this. One should continue such hearing till the end of one's life, so that one can actually have the transcendental association of the Lord and thus be liberated simply by hearing Srimad Bhagavatam. 2.8.3. Simply keeping hearing Bhagavatam again, the Bhagavatam itself becomes Krishna. He is Krishna, right? You know that when the questions by the sages, after Krishna left, who actually is holding the religious principles? Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam is a representation of Krishna in that book form. So this directly becomes Krishna for us. It is Krishna, but you are not able to see, but you will be able to see. But this has to be done till the end of life. Not that one day actually I become a pure devotee from no one, I don't want. No, we continue it because you will start relishing Krishna's pastimes as a pure devotee. Now, how does Krishna help us? Let's see. This is a very nice story. We should actually recite this. Srimataha Shattaya Nityam Ganatascha Swateshtam Kalena Nati Virgena Bhagavan Vishate Hagati. Very, very important shloka. This is again that 8th chapter of the 10th canto when Parikshit Maharaj is actually Parikshit Maharaj is doing this. The devotee is actually talking about his realization. Persons who hear Srimad Bhagavatam regularly, Nityam, and are always taking the matter very seriously will have the personality of God and Sri Krishna manifested in their hearts within a short time. This is Parikshit Maharaj is actually giving this benediction. Persons who hear Srimad Bhagavatam regularly, Nityam. Nityam means actually speaking constantly, always. Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. Nityam means eternal, always. But Prabhupada is translated regularly. Because we can't hear Bhagavatam 24 hours a day like how Parikshit Maharaj can. But that's actually the expectation. We have come to that stage, but we are not yet ready for that. So the Acharyas understanding the moon of Kalika souls are translated like this. They own everything. They own Krishna, so they are given this regularly. We have to really, regularly means every day at least. Once a day at least. Maybe 1 hour. You're not able to be in association of devotees, at least here on your own. Read for 1 hour at least. Either of them, something, but regularly you have to do it. If you do it and take the matter, what if, for example, we are learning something today, we contemplate, okay, is it possible for me to practice this? Keep thinking about it. That's called becoming very seriously. Krishna will actually appear very shortly in the hearts. This is what actually. Na Ati Dirghana. Dirghana means long time. Ati Dirghana means too much long time. Na Ati Dirghana means not too much long time, means very short. Look at the way Bhagavatam is composed very nicely. It doesn't say that shortly. It says that not too much time. That means very less time. Very less time, Krishna will actually appear in the hearts. After appearing, what does he do? Again, I want action. This is actually Prabhupada putting the commentary of the same purport that he put in the purport. Chief devotees or materialistic devotees of the Lord are very much desirous to see the Lord personally without meeting the requisite qualifications. Like many devotees, they don't want to follow what all Prabhupada has mentioned. They will do whatever they want to do and still expect Krishna to give mercy. Krishna will not give mercy. Prabhupada put that in that purport. Don't assume, without reading Prabhupada's books, don't take up any big positions because you will misguide yourself, you will misguide others also. Right? It's very, very important that we understand this purpose of Prabhupada. Because otherwise you will be called as a chief devotee. Because you expect, okay, everything is okay. You're chanting, okay. Not chanting, okay. Still you will get Krishna's mercy. It will not happen. One has to put effort. Now the next one. Very, very important. Because we'll read this. Pravishta karna randrena svanam bhasarohutam tunodi shamalam Krishna salilasya yata sagat. The sound incarnation, this is the next sloka, 2.8.2, 3, 4, 5. This is the fifth one. The sound incarnation of Lord Krishna, the Supreme Soul, Srimad Bhagavatam, enters into the heart of a self-realized devotee, sits on the lotus flower of his loving relationship, and thus cleanses the dust of material association, such as lust, anger, and angering. Thus, it acts like autumnal rains upon pools of muddy water. This is a very poetic way it's written. It has so many meanings. The sound incarnation of Lord Krishna is Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay? We all know that. Nityam Bhagavata Sevya. The word used is Swanam. It's a very, very important word. Swanam means Prabhupada actually has translated it as a self-realized devotee. Now, the Srimad Bhagavatam, if you hear regularly, you understand or not, you keep hearing what it does, it will enter our heart, sits on the lotus flower of his loving relationship. What is loving relationship? I don't have any loving relationship. Doesn't matter. Whatever level you are in that level itself you can stay. And then the Lord personally cleanses the dust of material vision. We all saw that we are getting a glass ceiling. I am not able to make progress. Now how do I make progress? Krishna only has to make progress. Because so far you never begged. You only actually used your past karma to make progress. Now you have come to a stage wherein you are no longer able to make progress. That time Krishna will start helping you, provided you take shelter of him. Till then, we are not beginning, we are not actually asking him to come. Now again, Swana means your level, how much ever you allow. For example, I am shifting to a new room, new house. Okay? House is full of packs of boxes and things like that. You expecting somebody to help you, and your friend comes and sees that so much boxes and things like that has to be arranged. So you come, the friend comes into your house. Still, you will tell him thank you for coming, do this, and then you will actually have a few things like your DTs, right, or your money box, right. These you don't want him to touch. You tell him, okay, arrange the bed, this and that and all, right? Certain things I am very attached to, I will myself will arrange it. Correct? We'll do right. We have our own attachments. So that person will come and say, okay, Mridangam, everything will arrange except whatever you say. DTs I will take care, these things I will take care, don't worry, I have my own arrangement. I will arrange in my own place. Correct? Krishna also does the same thing. Whatever you are attached and you don't want Krishna to touch, you will not touch. He will only clean in your level whatever you allow him to clean. If you are attached to somebody, you are attached to a girl, you are attached to a boy, but you don't want that relationship to go, Krishna will not touch it. So you have to allow Krishna, take my life. Enough, I have done anything. But that doesn't mean that you become irresponsible. You still actually have to show affection to the family, show affection to children, all those things are there. But don't be attached. In fact, Krishna Goswami says, if you want Lord Chaitanya in one lifetime, you have to follow these two principles. One, understand Krishna is the only well-wisher. Nobody else is my well-wisher. Krishna is the only person I have to be attached to. Nobody else. Please don't be attached to anybody else, even your family members. If you are attached to family members, you will suffer. Krishna will not actually be able to remove it. You have to remove on your own. Why? When you say attachment is what? I am attaching to this, something like that. That means what my thought process, everything is supposed to go there. You are attached to that. That means you are extending your family. Already you come with the body attached to us. Now you are actually adding another attachment external to the body and calling it yours. So it's not going to be so easy to give up. It will actually be very, very difficult to give up. So Krishna Goswami is telling, attach yourself only to Krishna. Nothing else. Nobody. Sometimes the boys come and tell me, Prabhu, I want to actually get married because in my old age no one will be there to take care. The brahmacharis, what will they do? Take care. No, Krishna only takes care of everybody. It's foolishness to think somebody else will actually help you. Nobody will help you. Krishna only can help. So attachment should be to only Krishna. Nobody else. If you get attached to anybody else, someday if you keep begging Krishna, help me, he will drag you out of that attachment and it will be very painful. And you will scold Krishna, why we want to go together to Krishna. Right? This does not work. Everybody comes with their own karma package, they have to actually go through their karma package. Right? Don't put Krishna into trouble like that. So if you give him the full authority to clean your heart, he will clean. But unfortunately we don't allow him to clean. We hold certain things very, very valuable with us alone. Just like the friend says that this box you don't take care, I will handle on my own. So this, because we find very difficult to leave attachment because it may be painful. We are very scared that this person may mess up and he may break that. So we are very scared. But Krishna is not an ordinary friend. He knows, but we have to allow him. Again, he sits on the lotus flower of his loving relationship. Whatever loving relationship we are cultivating. So we see him as a friend, we see him as a master. In that loving relationship, he actually accepts it. He may be unclean. Your heart is not clean yet.
but still he accepts that position because spiritual master says, please help me. That is why you need spiritual master's guidance, you need spiritual master's blessings. Without a spiritual master, these things won't happen. This won't happen at all. Krishna will not even enter because I said in the beginning when you're chanting Hare Krishna mantra, only those Puru Vaishnavas Krishna is happy. The rest of them is not even bothered. But he helps the sadhaka bhaktas because spiritual master is requesting. Because he requests, the parampara actually says all of them pray, okay, because you are asking me, I will do it. So he helps him. But this is the process. Now, it's very, very interesting. It's mentioned, all of us has lust, anger, hankering, all these things, right? When Krishna comes, he cleanses the dust of material association like autumnal rains. The example given is very nice because when the muddy pool is there, it's like very muddy, you can't drink that water. But if you pour a lot of water, like autumnal rain, the muddy water is actually removed. Then you get fresh water and you can actually drink that water. That's very sweet. Now, Parikshit Maharaj is telling that Krishna, when he starts giving us a mercy, then all this will happen. On your own, it will not happen. So, we have to be very, very clear about that. Now, Prabhupada actually mentioned something very interesting in the purport. A powerful pure devotee of the Lord, however, can deliver not only his personal self, but also many others in his association. Srila Prabhupada out of immediately saying, he will deliver himself. Right? That's not required actually. Powerful pure devotee of the Lord, however, can deliver not only his personal self. Prabhupada already liberated. Krishna Maharaj is already liberated. But out of humility he puts that. But in his association, many others will get delivered. This is what we are doing. We are associating with Srila Prabhupada, his purpose. We are hearing what Prabhupada is telling. This is association with Prabhupada. And Prabhupada will purify us if you take shelter of his books. I think this is how Krishna is actually healing our hearts. But what is the qualification? Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. Every day we have to hear Bhagavatam. Timing you decide, but you have to. If you are not doing it, don't expect actually Krishna to clear your heart. You will stay in the same level. You will always think this is what I can do. You want Krishna? Work for it. If you don't want Krishna, it's your choice. Okay? Now, this is the next sloka, the last sloka of that. A pure devotee of the Lord, whose heart has once been cleansed by the process of devotional service, because Krishna cleans it, never relinquishes the lotus feet of Lord Krishna, for they fully satisfy him as a traveler is satisfied at home after a travel journey. It's also a very important thing because the olden days, even now what happens, imagine you are going for a yatra, right? You go for a long journey like Vrindavan and then come in the train, up to ordinary train. Especially so many people, so crowded and things like that, and you don't have a place to stay, it's so frustrating, food is not okay, dust and things like that. You come here and you come and see Jagannath, you're very happy, I'm back. Right? At least for the devotees. Others, if they come home and see their family, they're very happy. Right? At last I'm back home, I'll get good food, I'll get good rest. Right? A pure devotee of the Lord has the same type. He actually thinks that Krishna is my family, Krishna is my only thing. If he has to be placed, I am ready to take anything. So he will never ever relinquish the lotus feet of the Lord. He will never relinquish the Lord at all. He will always do devotional service. Perfectly cleansed person never quits devotional service. No matter what happens. Somebody criticizes him, somebody puts into some problem, you actually get into an accident, anything for that matter, he will be the same. Siddha Prajna, fixed in Krishna's service. Such a person is actually getting purified, almost purified, if somebody is dedicated in them. That is why the Acharya says, or Guru Maharaj says, Prabhupada says, if somebody is dedicated in some service, they actually are attached to the Lord very much. Their next level is to train others to be attached in the same way. Otherwise, they are actually putting the glass ceiling on their head. So we have to keep everything. Some more points in the same purport. Amazing purport. All difficulties, even severe ones, are taken as mercy because it pleases Krishna. Any problem comes, we immediately see that is Krishna's mercy. He wants to see me whether I am really dedicated. I will take it. I will do it. By Krishna's mercy, I will actually take it. We will not scold. We will not say what a kind of person. I was actually doing everything nicely. Morning, Mangala, was reading everything. Then problem came. No, don't think like that. This problem is basically the mercy of the Lord to see how much you are attached to Him. Next level. They don't even care for the future, depending on Krishna for everything. This amazing thing Prabhupada mentions. Even if I go back to God or not, I don't know. Sometimes we are worried about the future. Right? Prabhupada is saying, don't even worry about the future. Krishna will take it. He will do it in the way he wants. End of the day, what will happen? We are soul will not be destroyed. Body may go. You may actually have to suffer something here and there. Only short time, 20, 30 years. Right? Worst case will be. But why would Krishna put you into such a condition? He will not. He wants to actually have a relationship with you. He wants to actually increase your loving devotion for him. So he will put you into the kind of situation wherein you feel we are always looking for comfort of the body, not comfort of the soul. Comfort of the soul is actually the lotus feet of Krishna. The more we actually attach to Krishna, in the beginning it may be very, very difficult. As Bhagavad Gita also says, right? Krishna consciousness in the beginning is very tough, but later it becomes very easy because the austerities are difficult to follow in the beginning. Later on it becomes easy. So we have to understand that don't think about the future right now. For all of us plan for the future. Prabhupada mentioned that don't worry about that. Right now depend on Krishna. Every day depend on Krishna. Whatever comes on the way, accept it. Right? And have full faith, Avashya Krishna. Krishna will protect me. That mindset should be there. Prabhupada mentioned that. And as I said, just like traveler is happy to meet family after troubled journey, pure devotees remember Krishna like a family day. They say like Krishna is there for me. Okay, some problem is there. Krishna knows it and still is given me. So what's the problem? That means he's happy. I should just accept it. So if you go in that kind of mindset, you will never be disturbed. But this, whatever I'm telling you is there in Prabhupada. It's not my realization. I'm still struggling. But this all there in Prabhupada purport. And Prabhupada is teaching us how to become a Uttamadikari. Right? Every day, little bit percentage we move up from Kanishta and Madhyama towards Uttamadikari. We are making progress. Right? But we have to think, I mean, what is actually stopping me? Little bit, we can think that pray to Krishna, please help me, Lord helps. But we will not come to that stage unless until you are materially exhausted. So that way you have to become materially exhausted. That means, what I am saying materially exhausted means, use all your karma. If your karma is actually a lot of money, use that money. If your karma is a lot of talent, singing, sing as much as possible. If your talent is to cook as much as possible for Krishna. Right? When you do that, they will come that you are exhausted, saying that no longer actually I will be able to do on my own, I need mercy. Only then the actual mercy starts. Till then, no. Anyway, so I will take some questions. We are supposed to speak only for 1 hour. He gave me this module. Conclusion of this is very simple. Krishna will help us. Srila Prabhupada is actually sharing Krishna consciousness and Krishna with all of us through his books. So the more we hear, read, understand from his books, we'll make progress towards Krishna, towards Uttamadikari. So you don't have a goal of going towards Uttamadikari, then how will you achieve the goal? Keep a goal, go towards that. Right? Prabhupada actually in his personal interaction has so many passions and all these things. One time actually Prabhupada met a newly married couple, husband and wife. Husband was a very good book distributor. So Prabhupada asked him, are you reading my books? And that person said, yes, Srila Prabhupada. That time only 4 cantos were there. He said, first canto I finished, it's very nice. And Prabhupada said, good. Prabhupada spoke about other things and all. When you go into your place, how are you going to preach, what are you going to do, and things like that. Then he turned towards the Mataji, the girl, that what books are you reading? And she said, Prabhupada, I don't like books reading. I am not a person who reads books. Prabhupada said, it's okay. What do you like? I said, I like to serve. I like to serve deities, I like to serve the Vaishnavas. Prabhupada said, that's okay, that's fine. You can serve. And she said, I like your Krishna book. I like to read the Krishna book because only stories, this Shastra, this Achi Dirgin and all, I understand too much about it. I read Krishna book. Prabhupada said, I also like Krishna book. I also read Krishna book only every day. And he said, you can read Krishna book. Right? He did not discourage that Mataji. Right? Not everyone else has too much 2 years. But whatever capacity we have, we should try. Right? Don't say, one time Prabhupada was actually traveling with his disciples from Ireland, that side, all the way to Australia. Right? They went on a flight to another thing. Jet lag. Jet lag means you are in a different zone. 11 hours different. That means Australia is ahead of us. Okay? And this Ireland is 14 hours behind, something like that. So 14 hours ahead they were gone. So their body clock, everything changed. when people went and slept in the night, didn't wake up till 10 a.m. in the morning. Prabhupada asked him 5 a.m., 4:30, he got up and started translating, it was okay. He rang the bell, called the servant. Where are the devotees? Prabhupada, they are very tired, so they are all sleeping. Prabhupada said, what? So, I am not actually feeding you to sleep, make you sleep like this. No, call all of them. So all of them came. Prabhupada said, what are you all doing? What is the difference between you and the karmis? See, if you behave like the karmis, the effect will be like the karmis only. If you watch YouTube, you actually read all these comics and things like that, and the effect will be what are they getting only. You will not get Krishna. You have to follow what I am telling you. So don't add anything more than what I have added, what I have given. So please follow this. Get up and chant. This is the time for chanting. You are too much. All of them said, Prabhupada, we are not able to do it. Prabhupada said, just do it. Said Prabhupada, please. Said like, why am I able to do it? And they were waiting for this answer. They said, you are transcendental, Prabhupada. They all of them smiled and said, you are transcendental, that's why you are able to do it. Prabhupada, you know what he said? He said, why are you not transcendental? They couldn't answer, Prabhupada said, bring it. So they sat down and said, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Prabhupada did not scold for that. Prabhupada said, you are endeavoring. He wanted us to endeavor. Don't say, Prabhupada is transcendental, Guru Maharaj is transcendental, they are able to do it, I am not able to do it. Fine. What are you doing about it? Are you just ignoring and saying that that's all, I can't progress? No. Endeavor to the best. You will still fail, that's okay. Beg the Lord, go, fail. Beg the Lord, go, fail. Someday will pass because Krishna sees that you are endeavoring. You are trying hard to come to me. Why will you not help us? That's how Prabhupada gave us. So Prabhupada gave that. Serve, read Krishna book, you will still get perfected. That's how Prabhupada has written all these books. One book every day, without fail, keep reading, you will get perfected. Amazing purpose, Prabhupada. Another person, this is a very interesting thing. I think I have some time for questions. Prabhupada gave a class, I think in Mexico. One lady actually asked, after hearing all this, she was very, very interested, saying that it's very nice. How can we fix stuff in Krishna consciousness? Prabhupada gave a very simple answer, which is very important for all of us too. Prabhupada actually quoted Rupa Goswami. What is that? Nischayat. What is that? Nischayat. Yes, that's all it is. Prabhupada said, you have to maintain enthusiasm. What is enthusiasm? Even if you don't like to follow Krishna consciousness, follow it. If you don't like to serve, serve. That is enthusiasm. You may not like to chant Hare Krishna today, please chant. You may not like to go to temple today, please go. If you don't like to eat prasadam but I want to eat outside, no. Follow what is given. This is enthusiasm. Enthusiasm doesn't mean that you actually have to go all the way and things like that. No. Just the basic level itself, just follow even if you don't like it. You don't like to get up from Mangalarti, get up from Mangalarti. So if you do that, that's called enthusiasm. That is Utsaha. Then confident that this is Utsaha, Nischaya. Nischaya means be confident that this process will work. Don't think that okay, it's working for that person because he has very good karma, his family is allowing him, his health is very nice, that's why he is able to do it. My health is not good, my husband doesn't allow me, 100 reasons you can put it. Then who is actually going to be disturbed? You are going to be the one who are missing out Krishna. But endeavor in your own level. Not that you have to imitate others. Their past karma is nice, their health is nice, they can get up from Mangalarti. You are not able to get up from Mangalarti because of your past karma. Fine. Someday will come, you will start begging. That begging we have to start. If you don't start and keep praying to Krishna, I want to, then he will force you to beg. He will create a situation where you will be forced. One time in the Gurumukha Padma Vakya, this happened in Mayapur. It's only Jagadas Maharaj and Kavichandra Maharaj had gone for a preaching. He came back at 2:30 in the afternoon. No breakfast, nothing. First meal was 2:30 p.m. So when they came, the devotees were waiting to serve him. Way back in the 90s. So they served him. So they served him idli. The idli did not have salt. Okay. Kavichandra Maharaj was so hungry because 2 p.m. I mean, it's not easy. Full day waiting like that after doing all this preaching. So he started eating, he was tasteless. So he waited till Jayapatha Maharaj comes and eats. So he was waiting. Guru Maharaj actually took it and then started eating and conversing with the devotees. Kavita Maharaj asked him, Maharaj, this idli doesn't have any salt, I'm not able to eat it. How are you managing it? Jayapatha Maharaj actually told this to Kavita Maharaj and other devotees also heard. He said, the person who is cooking did not plan like this. But Krishna wanted me to eat no salt today. So that's what it came to this. Accept whatever Krishna prasadam as mercy. Otherwise, in the future, you'll be forced to stop eating salt. Yeah? When something comes on its own, accept it as Krishna's mercy. Don't ask for anything more for your taste. Okay? That's wrong. If you do that, then you'll actually suffer in the future. Same thing. Be confident that this process will work for me also. Krishna will not let me here and go. He will definitely take me. But for that, I have to endeavor. What endeavor can I do? Go and cry if you are not able to do anything. Just cry in front of the Lord, saying that I need this. I want to actually become more better devotee than what I am. Then the Lord will make it happen. 10 years back, how you were, how you are today, changes will come. Definitely it will happen. But have that faith. And finally, patience. Nishya, Utsaha and Dhaiya, patience. Patience means Nama Ruchi will take time. Don't expect that every day morning, when will I get the taste of chanting Krishna's names? It will not come so easily. It will take ages, but have faith. Don't ask every day when will I get. We should have the greed to get Nama Ruchi, but don't expect that it will come today. Whenever Krishna feels it's right, He will give you. You will become Uttama Adhikari that time. Everything happens miraculously that day. But have faith that this process will work. I have to be enthusiastic. Things are not going my way, but still I will do it and I will wait whenever Krishna will give me mercy. If it means this lifetime, next lifetime, 100 lifetimes, 200 lifetimes, 1000 lifetimes, 1 billion lifetimes, I will wait for Krishna's mercy. If this mindset we cultivate, then you will not be discouraged in life. This is what Prabhupada answered. Amazing answer, simple answer, right? Stop here and take some questions. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. We learned a lot of things. We have to be attentive and devotional in hearing Bhagavatam. We have to cultivate that. Devotional means we actually are very fortunate to sit in front of Jagannath Brothers. We can actually remember them saying that somehow give me this. Whatever you want to communicate to me, please give me. I'm here. I'm ready to actually accept what you are giving. In that consciousness, we hear Bhagavatam. That will make a lot of progress. Yeah. Yes, Mother, you have a question.
Prabhu, sorry for this ignorant confused state of question. That is, I heard that nothing can bring us to devotional service. No karma, no skriti, nothing is costless mercy.
Mother, please speak in the mic there and some audience is online. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. It was such an inspiring, motivating class where you told Purnima and his point that we have to come to the point of I am helpless, please help me. Till that point, you are being based on your karma.
Yeah.
Now, I am confused about that point that devotional service does not come to us with any of our karma. It comes by costless mercy. So this is what I have heard. And today I also heard that with our karma, we do devotional service till it finishes. And then when it hits the ceiling, then we say, Krishna, please help me, I want to progress. And with that mode, we read Prabhupada, it guides us from wherever we are Kanishna, we go to Madhyama. I didn't understand how we are doing devotional service with karma when devotional service does not even start with any good karma.
Very, very good question. Very nice question. Yes. Devotional service is independent. It doesn't depend on the past karma at all. Devotional service comes because of the mercy of the pure devotees. Through the pure devotees' heart, it comes to us. The process of devotional service is costless. Okay, it comes on its own because of Krishna's mercy on us. Now, the activity that you do in Krishna consciousness, these are all because of past karma. Something facilitates, right? Something doesn't facilitate. For example, you are very brainy that you can understand whatever is spoken, right? Some people will not be so much brainy that they are understanding Krishna consciousness so easily. This is all because of past karma. That's what I was trying to say. The activity that you do, for example, somebody is a natural cook. Whatever they do will be very, very tasty. Some people will do something, then they say, I have to eat about, I will not come again. So, right? Those are because of past karma. One has to exhaust those past karmas completely. Meaning, you should come to a stage of saying that I am no longer doing it on my own. I am doing it because That should come genuinely from the heart. Otherwise it will not happen. Getting what I'm saying? Right? Because devotion service is costless. But the activity we all do, each one of us has some talent. This talent is past karma. When you are exhausted, you actually pray to Guru and Krishna and take their shelter. And when they start guiding it, that will be miracle. Pangung Langayate, that means a lame person can cross over mountains. Correct? That will happen only when the Guru's mercy is there. Are you a Pangu? I mean, are you a lame man? You don't feel I'm a lame, right? Most of us, almost all of us don't feel that actually I'm lacking anything in life. So when you start serving Guru Gauranga, the day will come where you think, hey, this is way beyond my capacity. I can't do this on my own. I need mercy. Suddenly, somebody tells you, Mataji, 150 people are coming to take prasadam. 2 hours time you have, can you cook? You would go crazy, like what can I do, 150 people, now what do you do? There, your helplessness comes. Correct? No more past karma can help you. But if you are like Nala, who can cook for 5,000 people on the spot, then that's your past karma. Where is Krishna's mercy coming there? Getting it? Are you getting the comparison? So we have to exhaust materially, then only we can say, Krishna, please help me. That loving thing is what he wants. That's what Kunti Maharani is praying. Getting it? Yes, Prabhu.
Only a little continuation of the question. You mentioned, don't take up important positions without reading Srila Prabhupada books.
Yes.
Else you will only be a cheap devotee of Krishna consciousness.
Yes, I said that.
So how do we understand that someone gets an important position in Krishna consciousness without being qualified for it?
Okay, so by default, by past karma, we are pushed to many important sevas, right? It could be just you are a husband or a father, right? By naturally, we don't even know that they are getting married and you married. Then only they will come and tell you, Pitana Sasyat, Jadikina Satya, oh, you never told me before I got married. And suddenly you become father and then the child doesn't listen, wife doesn't listen, mother doesn't listen. So it becomes so complicated, right? Right? So, intentionally one should not take such a role. Knowing that I am not qualified for this. Or you should be begging spiritual master saying I am really not qualified, don't give me such a role. And Guru Master says you are qualified because you are begging. And such a person will do good to the society. But if you actually assume it, then you will also not follow what you mentioned in Prabhupada books. You will not allow others also follow it. All of them, what do they say? The blind will lead the blind. Such a thing will happen. And Prabhupada did not want that. That's why he actually kept on telling, read my books. Actually study my books. Prabhupada said, please study my books, word to word, then you understand what is the intention of Prabhupada, what is he trying to do and things like that. Getting it? So that's very, very important. Of course, because of situations, many things can happen. Somebody actually, no one else is there, somebody picks up that role. No one else is there, somebody has to cook. And he cooks and may not be the best food. But that's what is available. And Krishna accepts it as long as you are in the surrendered mode. Like that I am not qualified to do all these things. Please forgive me. In that mood, he accepts it. See, getting to Uttamadhikari is not an easy thing. We have to work on every aspect of Krishna consciousness. Our kirtan singing has to be perfect. Our Mangalati, our dressing sense, everything has to be Uttamadhikari. Not just chanting alone and speaking alone. Relationships, everything. Sometimes we are Kanishta Adhikari in relationships. But maybe chanting, classes, everything is perfect as Uttamadhikari. Right? We are very good, we are gone. But then our relationship may be very bad. I will keep scolding everybody, this and that. That means you are Kanishta in that level. You have to come to that stage of Uttama. Getting it? Any questions online?
Online discussion.
Oh, disconnected? Oh, Krishna. Any other questions? Not there? Prasadam time. 2 more minutes there. Okay? Thank you so much for joining. I think many of you who are actually my classmates, thank you for staying. Do give me feedback on evaluation. It's expected that I have to improve on whatever I'm doing. Thank you so much and keep praying for me. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. That online stuff is gone then. I have to share the recording then. But how is the recording coming online?